It's DGA Live. Hi, I'm Tyler. It wasn't a picture. They thought it was a picture.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It is going to be a fun stream today. We've got Mr. Andrew Marwede in the wings at some point, and we're going to be asking him about 2023 and his recent dominant victory at the Shelly Sharpe Memorial. Wow, look at all the people in the chat. We got Ben here.
Hey, it's me, the Ben Sorensen.
Nice haircut, Ben.
Thanks.
Look at all these comments. Jed, Chris, Dale, Doc, Sean, Zach, Jed. I said Jed. Kelly.
Tyler, do you like my hat?
I do like your
You
hat.
said you like my hair. Do you like my hat?
We have kind of a light and dark theme going on. Chris, you going to throw any torrents in that first major? We'll find out.
We'll see.
Oh, we do need the headphones.
Oh, to hear.
Oh, shoot.
Andrew?
I mean, we can get... You have the thing, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well,
Pay no attention to what Tyler's doing.
Ben's going to talk to somebody.
Instead, you guys should look at this rad tsunami I found today. At my, not really my local, but a local disc golf store. It's a 168 gram old school tsunami.
Okay, so now get on your headers. No, the real ones.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the real ones? Let's bring Mr. Marwede in here. What in the double?
This has an optional mic. Use this one.
Ben just handed me headphones with two.
It's because you can plug a microphone in up here.
But it's this one?
Yeah, it's that one. This man is never seen a headset with a microphone before. Can you believe this?
I don't do technology. All right, let's bring Andrew Marwede in here and start the show officially. Mr. Marwede.
Hey guys.
Hello. Ben, can you hear him?
Yep.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Andy, where in the
going
world
all right?
are you right now?
We're in Maricopa, Arizona. Just a little bit
Okay.
south of Phoenix.
Nice.
Love it. Have you played disc golf today?
Yeah, I just did some field work and some putting, not too much. Just a little bit of practice.
Hold on, let me guess. He hit 90% of his putts.
No, 94%.
92.
That's so fun to have that knowledge that you're going to make over 90% of your Circle 1 putts.
Yeah, when it's not windy, I'm pretty confident. It was really windy yesterday, so it was good to practice some wind putting. I've heard this tournament can be pretty windy, so let's hope not, but we'll see.
Okay, so I missed at the beginning. What tournament are you prepping for right now?
It's the Maricopa Open. It's an
That's right. Maricopa. Okay, sounds good. People who are a bit... Oh, sorry, Doc. What do we have audio challenges? Let me know. So correct me if I'm wrong. Let's chat about Shelly Sharpe. Didn't you score your hottest round on the windiest day?
Yeah, round one was my best round, and it was definitely the windiest and the coldest. The weather slightly improved each and every day, but it was definitely the windiest for sure. Maybe the comments are kind of small.
Yeah, I'm trying to just make sure people can hear us. Oh, the audio is amazing. Okay, great. Well, there you go. So can you tell us a little bit about For one, congratulations. It was so fun watching the Disc Golf Guys footage of all 3 rounds that he covered you in. Just, I'm sitting there with this giant smile on my face, just like, oh my gosh, what an amazing shot. And then like the very next shot, oh my gosh, what an amazing shot. Over and over and over. Incredible rounds that you strung together. Incredible performance overall. So I wanted to start with that.
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cool to be on the feature card round one. I didn't even until I was walking to the tee pad and I was asked one of my card mates, I was talking to him rather, and he said that, oh, we're going to be in coverage. I was like, did not know that. So, yeah, it was the very first card out and the very last card out for MPO were on card the disc golf guy. So I think he had two rounds of coverage every day. So he did pretty great with this past weekend.
Does that change your mindset at all? Like you're walking up to the tee and you hear, oh, we're going to be on coverage. Does that do anything to you?
I would say in the past it used to, not so much anymore. I did have to go change my hoodie or whatever I was wearing day one because
you're wearing an Innova hoodie. You had to go change it.
No, it was I forget what it was. I had a little stain on it, but I didn't really care. I was like, I got to make sure I look at least decent today.
Thank you for doing
paid
that.
off.
Yeah, it paid off.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, actually, even you got kind of, I mean, maybe this year you're not the cookie meme. Maybe this year you're the hoodie guy, because I've heard that more than anything after your win is how many different hoodies you had.
Yeah, I was surprised. Just a hoodie. I mean, I don't know. I guess if it works, it works. But you're out this time just to keep up the hype, I guess.
Yeah. I want to give you some space to just talk about the event and talk about any shots that you really enjoyed, and then obviously I'll feed you some questions from the chat. But I want to ask you personally, what were you rolling? You threw a couple sick rollers.
Yeah, so hole 2 in practice, that hole has been moved back about 50 feet, if I were to guess, from previous years. So it used to be a pretty easy flex forehand. And with it being the first tournament of the year, only practicing for about a week beforehand, I wasn't pumping forehands 450. I definitely wasn't throwing backhands 450 either. So hole 2, I was rolling a pipeline. That was one of the Tour Series from last year. So it was about a year broken in. So that was a pipeline. It's been working really well for, the 400 to 430 foot rollers. And then I had another roller on the back 9 each round. Hole 14 or 15, the long dog leg to the left with a couple mandos. That was a Flex Hurricane, one of the old ones I got from the factory. So don't have too many of those. Got some backups. Those are sweet. That's my distance roller disc. But the first round I had the furthest rolling, but the furthest distance I've ever thrown. It was once I threw my upshot, I grabbed my Bushnell and ranged it. It was 570 feet, which was total by accident. It was supposed to curve to the right, but it just held straight, So, but then rounds 2 and 3
that you threw where it dog legs to the left with the late Mando. That's the one you threw
570 feet. Yeah, it just held straight the whole time, and it was one of those rollers where it's on the same angle, kind of just falls to the left instead of a typical roller going to the right.
That's incredible. I also find it very hard to believe that the furthest you've ever thrown is 580 feet. That tells me a couple things, that you aren't one of those guys who goes out and just grinds field sessions trying to break your max distance.
I probably should, but no, I don't. I don't like seeing how low of a number it is when I do field work. So.
Yeah, right. Now, it's all vanity anyway, right? But you could get 600. Give this man 20. What? 20
throws?
No, what disc?
Oh.
I kind of want to say Vortex with the tailwind.
Vortex or Undertow.
Undertow? 20 Undertows or 2020 Tour Series Hurricanes. And this guy's throwing over 600 feet for sure, guaranteed.
I mean, if we can throw 500 feet, surely Andrew can throw 600 feet.
Yes, that's...
Oh, I guess this is internet, so internet distance for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're on an internet show. So 700 feet confirmed. Congrats. So take us through anything that you'd like to about the event because and I'll pay attention to the chat here, but tell us about any key moments, any moments that you were like, well, that was fun, or like a disc did exactly what you had planned at a clutch moment or something.
So I guess not a particular shot, but just going over the first round, it was I made all my circle one putts. I think I was OB free, except for I had a 2 meter rule, which I haven't had that in a few years. So, um, but I think that was the first and only round that I have never had a circle two look in a tournament. Not the whole tournament, but just for that round. So I didn't have a single circle two, and that's usually how I gain my strokes over competitors is making a big putt for birdie or saving a par from out of bounds from 50 feet or something like that. So I think it was mostly the driving that really helped. You know, throwing my green in regulation, as it's called, in circle one and being able to convert. So it was one of those rounds where it didn't feel anything spectacular, but just because it was easy. So that's usually when good rounds like that happen. But
Yeah, I was going to suggest that if you didn't have those circle two putts that you're trying to save, it would indicate, right, that something on up the chain has been going even better. Like, for example, your
exactly,
up shots and drives are getting into circle one, so you're not having those circle two looks.
exactly. Yeah, rounds 2 and 3 were a little bit different. Round two was a little bit of both. I mean, I stayed perfect from circle one throughout the whole tournament, so that was a big, consistent part that I strive to, achieve. But hit a little more circle two putts. The drives were getting a little more iffy. The first tournament of the year was starting to show with some poor backhands. Throwing just a couple forehands into the ground, but was able to clean up the mistakes to save par when I needed to. And then the final round, I knew I had I think it was a 4 or 5 stroke lead. So it was almost the mentality of trying not to mess it up. Of course, to start the round, I was trying to mess it up. So, but I had a couple nice back-to-back circle two putts to save par and stuff like that, which was just really good momentum. Try to finish out the round and have that birdie or die mentality, even though that you're winning.
So we've got the team manager for DGA here in the chat. I'm going to propose an idea to you just from a marketing, since I'm kind of the marketing guy, market king technically. If you stopped competing right now and just hung up the gloves for the rest of 2023, wouldn't that guarantee you to be at the top C1X putting stats at the end of the year at 100% C1X putts?
That's a good idea, but this wasn't UDisc, so none of the stats matter.
Oh, crap. Otherwise, that'd
But
be a great idea,
but
right?
that would be good. But I did average 1061, so if I just want to take a year off, I could be on the front page of PDGA.
That's kind of what I did. So you're going to have to play LVC. And just once you get a perfect putting performance at LVC, then you can quit, right?
Ideally, yes. It's I would say it's one of the hardest courses to putt well at throughout the season. Not only because of wind, but I feel every other hole is on top of a mound, be around it and stuff like that. So, but if all goes well, for sure.
So let's chat 2023, and we'll only keep you here maybe another 10 minutes or so. Guys, let us know. Oh, wait, here's some questions. Let's do this real fast. Chris says, are there going to be any more SP Flex breakers with Andrew's name on them? Wait. Were there SP Flex?
I had a fundraiser
on the
stamp.
intro video. Yeah, or on the intro.
SP
They're
Flex?
purple ones that were left over. They're purple with silver glitter. I have one.
I want those.
Yeah.
SP
Yeah, they're
Flex.
pretty sweet. I only got a few to myself, but there was the AM stamp had a few of the SP breakers, which are really, I don't bag any currently, but there was a nice overstable run. So
I
those would be
forgot when
nice.
we launched, we did put that AM stamp on just a handful of different kind of limited discs that we had. Yeah. I'm also getting in a little bit of trouble for recommending that you stop competing. I see it, but imagine how many putters we would sell, at the end of 2023 with number one C1X.
100%.
100%. Yeah, that might make up for, the 5 podiums and Pro Tour wins that you're going to get this year. It's a wash.
Yeah, it balances out.
Yeah. See, marketing. Let me see what else we have. I saw a couple. Infinite Discs. Hello, Infinite Discs. Wants to know if you're going to do a cookie stamp on your putters. See, they don't know it's the year of the hoodie, but are you going to do a cookie stamp on your putters this year? No.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't remember if I released the stamp or not, but I'm pretty sure I did share that already. So, no cookie.
Okay.
Might sit on coverage, but
okay. And Doc wants to know an Andrew versus Katrina roller battle. Who's taking that?
I don't know how far she throws rollers. I would think that she probably has more accuracy, but I bet I hopefully maybe could get her in distance. But I think accuracy wise, she throws them all the time. I like to stick with forehand, so I'd give that one to her.
That'd be a fun event to have it in like 2 stages and have an accuracy and a distance challenge with those.
And a shortness challenge, right? We can win that.
Yeah, and a third one, who can throw the shortest roller. Yeah.
But still accurate,
Yeah.
Shortest.
Does Andrew,
I guess
Rob wants to know.
rollers.
Yeah. Rob on Facebook wants to know, does Andrew carry an undertow?
I did at the start of last year. It was flying too much like my pipeline, even though it went a little bit further. I didn't need, I guess, both of those this in the same slot for me. It might make a return, but usually not in the first half of the season where it's so open and windy for, a few feet of distance or something like that. It wouldn't be a huge necessity, but I might bring it back later in the year when I get back in the woods, need some hyzer flips and stuff like that.
All right, so 2023, you're playing Maricopa, and then what are your events before LVC?
I think just Maricopa is the last one. Then there's about 2.5 weeks before LVC starts. And then we come back for Memorial. And then that's when you shoot over to Texas for like 5 pro tours in a row or something like that.
And I think, fingers crossed, but it's looking like we might be able to get together at Memorial and make some content for these fine people. Is that going to be hard?
Off the wait list about a week ago, so I'll be there.
Nice. Way to go.
I like it.
Memorial for you, how do those courses play for your game?
Obviously, we still play Vista, which is the same course as Shelly Sharpe, so I got a lot of early practice in there. Also shoot one of my hottest rounds last year at Shelly Sharpe, so I've had pretty good success at that course, so I'm confident in that. I've had some solid rounds at Hills before, but I've also had some poor rounds at Fountain Hills because of the out of bounds and whatnot. So I think as long as you have a strong game plan and you play safe to an extent, to not give those OB strokes back, looking forward to a pretty solid game plan already. So
now correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like having a world-class forehand and a strong putting game would both be one of the more important factors at Fountain Hills specifically. I feel like just as a casual observer, when I'm watching pros who have a really strong forehand, it helps them navigate the out of bounds and the water trouble so much better on a lot of the holes. And then it does seem to kind of all come down to putting on that course because there's a lot of birdie opportunities if you can get yourself near the basket. Is any of that accurate?
Yeah, I'd say most of that's accurate. I know I would still classify Fountain Hills as more of a backhand course. I do
Okay.
know there's at least a third to almost maybe even a half of holes that I know at least I forehand, and I'm assuming anybody who has forehand would forehand. Um, but they're very forehand friendly to say like if you didn't have a forehand, it's going to be a pretty hard hole. So it
Okay.
favors that in that sense. But for putting there, it's definitely crucial because just like Vista or Maricopa, it gets pretty windy there, and when that fountain turns on and brings the extra wind, with the baskets, sometimes being 15 feet away from the water, I think it's to my advantage that I have a softer push putt. So in the off chance that I do airball or something or miss slightly off, it's not going to go too far past the basket, and there's a better chance that it sticks to the grass instead of a spin putt that hits the top of the basket and shoots out of bounds. So just knowing when to have safer runs versus when you can be more aggressive.
Okay, you've competed in 2 putting challenges against me so far in your DGA career. How many putters would I need to put in my bag before I played around at Fountain Hills?
How many putters did you need to play Fountain Hills?
Yeah, me.
Oh, like how many would you need since you're probably going to lose some? Um, I think you're safe with 4. I'm making it sound like there's water everywhere. There's a couple of baskets that are really tough by the water, but most of them you shouldn't be losing more than a putter around. So 4 is a pretty safe number.
What I love is that there's not any sarcasm in that. Like, I actually probably would need to put 4 steadies in my bag, like as an AM.
Yeah.
Like you probably would lose a couple putters, which is such a bizarre thought.
I mean, you're a good swimmer, right?
Yeah, if you're as long as you're like a good swimmer to bad putter ratio, as long as those even out, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to swim in that water though. It's like the reclaimed water or whatever they call it. So it's pretty murky. Once it gets in there, either you don't see it or you don't want to go in for it.
Yeah, yeah, it might make me a little homesick. Disc Golf of Canton, Ohio asks, "Is your bag 100% DGA?"
Say yes.
No, I have a couple. Yes, no, I have a couple
Yes.
disc golf holds.
Do you
I
have
have
the
a
wrap?
zone and a raptor.
You have a zone and a raptor. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm working on a Cole Redolin in the bag, by the way. Stay tuned. And I think that's the same story there.
I have a raptor and a zone as
Nobody
well.
asked you, Ben. Shh, nobody wants to know. Ben's bag is
Yeah, they
100% DGA, so that's cool.
Yeah, definitely 100% DGA.
I'm actually all MVP since the Simon announcement. So,
Ooh,
yeah,
classy.
trying all those out.
That's why our YouTube views are way up right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyler tries MVP.
That's a joke, guys.
Hi Scott. Hi Kelly.
That's a joke. There's DGA has everything that you need. Jeez. Okay, last thing, Andrew. There might be some more questions that come in, but after LVC Memorial, do you have any personal goals for this year? Is it, I guess, kind of the same thing that I asked Noah on our live stream this week. Do you have like, I want to get this many podiums, I really want to win a pro tour, like are those things in your mind? Is it putting stats? Like, what are your goals? Or are you just truly like, I'm going to take every day as it comes and just try and play my best?
He really, really wants to beat you in most fun wins. Like number one
Not
goal.
going to happen.
Number one
Not
goal.
happening.
Um, I guess it's always good to have goals. I would say mostly though, take it day by day, but it's always good to have, what you want to achieve in a year. Of course, the big one for any player on the pro tour is to win. I've come close over the last 2 to 3 years. Have a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth. So just need to get that number 1 left to check that off the box. But the biggest thing is just to be a little bit more consistent with my finishes. Um, instead of your bad weekends taking 30th, have your bad weekends be 20th. Just subtle improvements. just more top tens, stuff like that.
If you play like you did at Shelly Sharpe, then it's got to happen for you. I mean, it was like you were so consistent and so confident, and you made it look so easy. I know that you might say, well, actually, let me ask you, where do you feel like your play at Shelly Sharpe would put you, at a Pro Tour event with the whole field there?
It's tough to say. Obviously, the round ratings were super well and above my average, and in the top 1% of probably anybody. But I think the difference would be the style of the course. That was a pretty good course for me because there wasn't too many holes I couldn't reach. I think there was like the one par four in the back nine, didn't birdie at all in practice, and I played it +2 throughout the tournament. So that was one where my distance and my backhand kind of lacked, and it punished my score. But the courses on tour are definitely much harder, much longer. Par is usually not a bad score for most people. And there's a lot more holes where I specifically play for par on tour, which there wasn't too many holes at Shelly Sharpe that I played for par. There was definitely a few. So that was, still to have that good mentality of playing smart, even though you're shooting good. But to an overall field, I think either way, I'm pretty confident with how I played and the score would hold up. But just want to take that momentum into the start of the season, and hopefully my accuracy in putting stays the same.
I believe in you. I think 2023 is your year, and I expect to see you crushing out there this year.
Crushing beers, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Crushing cookies. Dan on Facebook, what is the one elite stop you feel suits your game the most for you to potentially win?
I would say I usually play the best at either Idlewild or Green Mountain Championship. But to answer that, I'm going to Green Mountain Championship because that's where Worlds is. So that'd be pretty cool.
I will buy you a Jamocha shake if you win Worlds, Andy. We have it
Deal.
now. It's locked in. It's on the internet. Gonna happen.
I'll buy you 5.
Okay, you gotta be the 4 Jamocha shake more guy.
5.
You got 6 Jamocha shakes coming, and DGA will chip in.
No, I'll buy you ice cream because it works for Tyler. He hits big
Yeah.
shots when I buy him ice
That's
cream.
true,
So I'll buy
actually.
you ice cream. We know that works.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Not officially.
Not a fish. That's the best. So meaning like you probably should be, but you just are destroying yourself because you like it too much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, we got a couple things to chat about before you go. There is a putter run coming out for you soonish. Yeah.
Yep. Next month.
Next month. Can you tell us anything about that, or is that still behind the curtain?
Yeah. All the artwork is released. I posted on my socials a few weeks ago. So the stamp is done. They're probably making it right now, I would assume. It was pre-order only, so you can't just go pick one up. You have to a retailer who ordered one. So hopefully your favorite retailer got back with DGA and ordered some. So they'll be out in stores in a lot of. It's the Splatterstone Steady BL. It's what I putted with last year, or once they came out. So the majority of last year. It's the beadless version of the Steady. It's been working for me, since I've been using it. So it's a very firm but tacky putter. And if you haven't tried one, I'd recommend it.
Splatterstone Limited, a line of Splatterstone Steady BLs coming out next month in honor of your best putter in the world stat from 2022, which congrats again.
Thank you.
For that. All right, Andrew, and then I'll take people through, but I also kind of wanted to let them know that there is a sale going on because of you and Noah. First and second place at Shelly Sharpe was incredible. So we put a couple of your discs in the sale section of our website. I can take people through that after we say goodbye to you, but I did want to mention while we have you on here that there's some 2022 Tour Series Hurricanes as well as some Stone Steady BLs on there as well.
Awesome. Yeah,
So I
I
guess
saw they, or go ahead.
I was going to say, so I guess what I'm asking is, can you, because they don't trust me, can you just tell the people to go buy those things?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's the only driver I have in my bag, 7 or 8 Hurricane. And obviously I putt with steady BLs, and I have 2 other throwing steady BLs. So to say that those aren't my 2 favorite molds, I'd be lying. So go check them out and go get a couple.
Well, thank you for your time, Andrew. Thank you for being with us. Congrats again on your performance at Shelly Sharpe. I am just your biggest fan. Very excited to watch you play this year and to see what you do. It's always a fun time.
Appreciate that. Thanks for having me on, and good luck. I'll be watching the rest of the live. So,
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, dude.
yep, later.
That was Andrew Marwede. Here, come on up here, Ben, so people can hear you. What a guy.
I heard he's like kind of sort of good at putting.
Yeah, the only reason we keep him on our team actually is because he's good at putting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His personality,
Yeah, is
his demeanor would have
unbelievably good.
it's just like absolutely unbelievably amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why we would have fired him a long time ago, because like nobody's got time for that level of positivity and politeness. You know what I mean?
It's like, it's not too much kindness, but like it makes you question.
It's right. It's just it's a lot. So if it wasn't for him putting, that at least is good enough to ensure his spot on the team. All right. Okay, let's chat about this, guys. We've got, look at this. Okay, so what you do is you go to discgolf.com, right? It's very easy, discgolf.com. Then you go here, online store, boom, first button, gear on sale. Did you know there's a sale section of discgolf.com? Well, there is. It's filled with, wow.
Got some
Wait a
lists.
second. This should be double the price, not on sale.
Oh yeah, that's how that would
This should
work.
be in our prestige section. Actually, listen, even saying that, I realized that this section is not indicating that something is not prestigious, all right? Speaking of, we've got Andrew Marwede Tour Series Hurricanes on there. Ben, tell the people about that run of Hurricane.
It's got good glide and medium to slightly over stability. So I really like them. It's my kind of workhorse driver, especially here in Kansas, where we've got a good amount of wind. They're fairly flat, good grip, and they come in lots of rad colors.
So those are on sale for $19.99 through midnight Pacific tonight.
That's a steal. Go jump on that.
That's a steal. Don't steal them. We have all this other stuff. We have the Essence hoodie, which is my favorite. I love that design. We have all these cool shirts. And then we added the Noah Meitzma Tour Series Quake. So both Andrew and Noah's Tour Series discs from last year we put on sale till midnight tonight Pacific. And then, Stone Steady BLs. Beadless Stone Steadies. Incredible putter. The mold that Andrew is using. There's some others. You got to just go check it out, okay? Just go check out. You can also get there if you type in discgolf.com/sale, which actually, now, having said that, let me just double check that works. Oh, yeah. Gosh, we're good at this.
Check it.
discgolf.com/sale, or like I showed you where it's that first button on the drop down there. Thanks for checking that out. Also, you're welcome. And it's, like I said, only live for another 7-ish hours.
So buckle up, get your snacks. You don't need your discs, just really good questions. Oh, you don't want to...
What are they doing? They need that stuff to go shop on the sale section?
Yeah.
They need snacks?
Yeah, snacks. Because they're going to have to like, do I want this one? Do I want this one? Do I want this one?
I mean, you need to clarify that it's not that our website's so hard to use, they're going to be on it for hours.
No, they just have lots of great options.
So they're going to want
it's hard
to
decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, but also the urgency of like that these are all limited items on sale, so they need to get there and buy it. I would prefer they use a metaphor about like strapping on their sprinting shoes.
I don't think people.
That's
make
what. No,
sprinting
have you never
shoes.
watched a commercial? They're like, you gotta go right now, buy it. They're all gonna be gone in 11 seconds. Try that.
Discgolf.com/sale. Go get yours today.
That's pretty good. That was a lot of energy, actually. It was really motivating. Holy crap, we just sold 1,300 discs. That's all we needed.
So proud of you guys.
Way to go, everyone. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait. Hey, look, Andrew Marwede in the chat. When are the signature Marwede hoodies? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we have signature Marwede hoodies?
No, we don't. But I'm saying, like, because he's, like, the hoodie guy.
And then on the back, it'll say, this hoodie will make you a better putter.
The other thing, this hoodie is so warm, just like my fire putting stats. I don't know. We'll workshop it. But, yeah. We could figure something out, you know, to connect comfortable. I'm comfortable in this hoodie and in Circle 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something like that, maybe? All right.
Circle 1 and Circle 2.
Yes, I absolutely think. Calm down, Ben. Oh, my gosh. RMJ, thank you so much for pointing that out. Absolutely. We're not going to get into it now, but boy, was that an amazing clip. Definitely, I'm definitely working on something on that, RMJ. All right, guys, thanks for joining. We're gonna we grabbed Andy a little early here. We're probably gonna shut this down a little early too. Small cookie embroidered on the hoodie. See, there you go. Merge both fandoms.
Like on each sleeve or something.
Like a sleeve of cookies.
Yeah. It's like
just like you're looking from the top down at like a bunch of Chips Ahoy or something.
And it's got like a mini pocket, so you could actually tuck your mini into it.
Oh, dang. That would be sick. Yes, that's perfect. Good ideas, everyone, as always. All right. You playing anywhere this weekend?
I don't know if I'm going to be.
You're
doing some
volunteering at a robotics festival.
A first robotics competition most of tomorrow.
So that's exciting.
And I might get out on Sunday. Yeah, I'm hoping to see a disc throwing robot. That would be really cool.
You could just walk up and hand the kid $20. Like, hey, can I have this when you're done?
This is mine now.
Yep, thanks, buddy. Yeah, as a judge, you're like, we're gonna need to take this and really like judge it.
Yeah.
Like in detail. So I'm gonna need to just have it.
Yeah, we need to review that. We need a formal review.
Yep. Oh, granite breakers. RMJ, are you one of my new friends on Discord? Because somebody else said that today in Discord, and I love that idea. The next time breakers are up, I promise I will advocate for granite breakers. I'll try. The problem is nobody respects me, you know, but I will try.
I've got your back, RMJ. I'll advocate for granite aftershocks.
I need you to advocate for me advocating for granite
breakers.
No,
but I want granite aftershocks.
Well, it's harder to make the granite like faster discs. It's harder to make in base plastic. But I don't know how it works.
But it can still be done.
Yeah, it can still be done, you know, but it's harder.
That's never stopped us before.
It stopped me.
We're DGA. We invented freaking disc golf.
That's true. Failed slogan ideas. We invented bleeping disc golf. Ah, that's Rival. Okay, perfect. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Glow's Eye.
SP Riptide.
That's pretty good. SP Riptide. Whoa.
The people have spoken.
Bringing the Riptide back. IP.
I'm down for it, I think. I haven't thrown one, but they sound fun. I mean, you're ripping a tide.
Well, the problem, it's not a thing anymore. It's, you know, it's OOP.
We could bring it back.
You can't just make something that's OOP IP. You can't just IP on something.
That's how all discs come into existence. I'm trying, people. I'm trying.
Granite breakers is a lot closer to like something that could happen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We've done glow bonsai. We have glow's eyes out there. interesting.
I think there's a few.
Flex Quakes would be cool. I don't know what this chat is. Now we're just like, it's just like, tell us everything that we don't have
Disc
that you
wish
want to
list.
have.
Domi hurricanes and lightweight hurricanes. Or lightweight Domi hurricanes is even better.
A lot of the things that I've wanted in the past, we've done. So like, that's a cool thing. Hey, let's also take a moment before we get too demanding about all the things that we haven't done. Let's talk about all the cool things we have done, right? Like moment of gratitude. Let's try that on. You suck at live streaming? Well, that's not very nice. Ben? Are you just putting that
Hey, can you read this out loud like 3 times fast?
Lightweight hurricanes, lightweight hurricanes, lightweight hurricanes. Is this your idea for 2023? That's what's going to take us to the next level?
Yeah. Actually, I'll just have to get a hold of Scott and or KG. Maybe I can do lightweight hurricanes.
You're going to 3D print us 10,000 lightweight hurricanes?
No, I'm going to get a run of 10,000 lightweight
for your
hurricanes.
the Ben Sorensen run.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But they'll all be for me. Remember, like, some little no-name guy, Paul Macbeth, kept, like, an entire run of some disc for himself? Well, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to keep all the hurricanes for myself.
Okay, that's fine, but also how much money do you have? Because
like $10 billion.
Why do I still have a house payment if you have $10 billion?
Because it's my $10 billion, not your $10 billion.
I get it under principle, but you would not. That's a whisper. That's a tip for me at a restaurant, is you buying my house for me with $10 billion.
I've got to give the people hurricanes. Unless you put Team Ben in the chat last week when Cole
Which a lot of people did.
And a lot of people did. So if you did that, I'll give you a lightweight hurricane.
All right. SP Tempest. Yeah, that's actually that's a big one. We haven't gotten to do SP Tempest yet.
Ooh, that would be fun.
My wife wants lightweight of every DGA mold. Yep. We would love, in a perfect world, we would love to have every mold in every plastic. That would be super fun.
In a DGA world.
We're working on it. Can we get mini breaker? Yeah, minis would be super fun. Mini discs. All right. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for your support of DGA. It is a very, very fun community that we have here. And I love all of you, except for you two. I think I know who you are. I will see you next week on DGA Live. Have a great weekend. Do you want to try our thing?
I'm Ben Sorensen.
Okay. No, you gotta say the first half. No, you gotta say the Ben for one.
Oh yeah.
Here, get up here. Let's try and finish this. Let's try it. Here, guys, tell me how you like our new sign off.
I don't even remember.
You gotta say the first half of my thing.
No, I know.
Oh, you were gonna say our name, and then first half, second half.
I guess, yeah. But we can do my name and first half.
Well, no, I like that. I think you're right.
Okay.
No, I'll start.
Okay.
And then you do your two in a row.
Okay.
And then I'll finish.
And third.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Tyler Brickley.
I'm Ben Sorensen.
No, Ben. The Ben Sorensen. Be confident. By the way, this is not a hickey. I've been seeing this. It was just because my fist was here for so long. I need you guys to know. All right. Sorry, distraction. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Tyler Brickley.
I'm the Ben Sorensen, and throw DGA discs
at DGA Baskets. We'll see you next week. Gosh, that was perfect. I gotta say, I think that was great.
We were supposed to freeze and just like deadpan into the camera on the way out too.